The following material may contain sex, coarse language, and violence.
Of course! Of course!
Yeah.
Although, wait, I can't be affected by fear.
Well, I mean, that's up to you to mention.
Yeah.
That's not up to me to bring
Yeah,
up
but I
to
don't
you.
know what all the willpower... Because there was a willpower check and then a separate...
Oh, no, I mean,
Yeah.
you didn't have to make those. It's just
Oh,
up to
okay.
you to remember that, not me
Oh,
to
we
remind
just
you.
realised-
of it.
Okay, then
I will
that doesn't
completely
matter.
pull you into traps. I'm telling you right now. Then go ahead. I'm going to give him a reaction thing because he's done pretty much nothing, and he's just going to go magic guard.
No!
You missed?
Yep. Why, does something happens to stop me from it? I don't know what it is. so
Just
if you want to make up some kind of...
So the thing he has in his hand is like a moonstone and iron flail, but it's rigid, like a prop, not a real thing. He's like,
I have seen your kind before. You are a poor shadow of greater forebearers. You do not know the glory that will await you by submitting.
I will never submit to evil.
Is it any more evil to give people false hope?
Of course not!
Your resistance will only break this world harder.
probably should. There we go, that was easy.
I think somebody else probably has turned to do something because
I'll try and move across so I get a line of sight on him.
The heat is dizzying.
Yep, I can do it.
You can do it!
You begin stumbling with heat weariness. If only there was some way of resisting the heat being put out by literal magma.
I know.
If only you had some kind of potion.
Only one of us had like a potion like that.
If someone knew that they had potions, but no. I will.
Why would I
Saphira has already
Okay,
lost
I would've given
9
you the
pounds
potion.
in sweat.
Next, I want to draw my bow and shoot him.
Okay, cool. So yeah, he's just staring at you. You're taking your bow out. You're pulling an arrow out. The tip bursts into flames. So it's now a flaming arrow +1.
So, I want
Because
to.
I'll give you every opportunity to just look like an idiot.
Yeah, I know. I'll try shooting him.
Across. So you're going to shoot the
I-
arrow across.
I know.
Are you fucking mad?
I've got no other choice.
Over the lava.
Over the lava. No, use the wither arrow.
That's actually not too bad of an idea.
Blizzard.
I'd have to put my pack down and go through the pack together.
Jack, do it.
Oh no, a turn
Wasn't
consumed.
it
Go back to the
specially-
dialogue monologuing.
No, I wouldn't even think. I wouldn't have even thought about it.
Okay, we shoot. I guess you're already preparing to shoot him.
Yes.
Like this.
Maybe you're gonna make your willpower check for it.
Yeah, I know. 17 willpower. 11.
11.
11.
What's his AC?
2.
What are your bonuses?
No, does an 11 hit a 2? Okay, so what I'm going to say is that arrow doesn't quite make it because you shot it straight and it incinerates before it gets to it. And that's why that didn't hit. Because if you can't hit a stump, then... Okay. That's why that doesn't work. So that would give you a reason why you would expect to be able to hit next time you start it up. So there we go. They're all in here. So Saphira's just standing there, and he's like,
Well, no, I'll do something now that Sulan's had her turn.
you'll notice that he is wearing on his hand, there's this skeletal over glove that he has, but each joint is in a different kind of metal. And they all seem to be, well, I suppose you'd have the perception check on it.
That's cool. Give me that. Those things are rad.
And he is just standing there like this.
Justice will see an end to this.
Justice. Dead comes.
19 on the die, so I hit him just from that alone.
Roll big damage. All the damage.
Yep, that's all the damage. That's 8.
You take that damage.
Okay.
As your hammer strikes him, this energy field flares up and reflects the damage onto you, like you have hit yourself.
Wait, is that magical?
Yes and no. It's spiritual, religious.
So the shield can't deflect it?
This is your hit.
Yeah.
It's already been reflected once.
So it can't be double reflected.
I'm saying no at this point.
Okay.
I mean, if I'm wrong... Anyway, now he needs to smug at you and say, all too easy.
I know we're not in rounds, but I would get a second attack this round if we were finishing them. So,
Go ahead!
but I'm not going to attack him the same way because that doesn't seem to work. So I'm just going to try and trip him. Just by hooking the hammer, just doing a low sweep and hooking the hammer up.
Yep. Go ahead. Yep.
It's a
AC2.
cool shot,
Go
so
ahead.
I know. It's no.
Are you serious?
That's a
No.
bad
And it was like it was
bad
on the
one.
19, and then it went doom.
Was it a 1 by any chance?
It was.
Oh, and that's a
That's a
bad
spot
mess.
for a 1.
So I'm going to give you a choice here.
Yeah.
You can either lose your hammer into the magnet,
I know I'm not going to like choice number 2.
or
because-
you can retain your hammer,
yeah.
but because you're uncoordinated, you fall down, and the sword comes off your back,
Heading towards them.
and he gets it, if he chooses to pick it up on his turn.
Oh, so it only hits the ground?
Yeah.
Sure, I'll do that one.
Done. You fall in an undignified heap with your bum in the air, and the sword comes flying off and lands on the ground right in front of him.
Okay.
And he's like, I sure hope Sulin doesn't kill me with the next arrow.
Oh, willpower check first. Nope.
You using the wither arrow?
No, because I wouldn't think about it. It's
Both of you two roll a willpower save.
I'm close to Saphira.
I mean, more people are needed in order to fight this boss.
I'm close to Saphira. Is that fine?
Are you within 10 feet of him?
I'm on it.
1, 2. I mean, like technically, I'm within 2 squares.
Only because he's lying down across 3 squares.
We're both across 3 squares.
I'm very tall,
Those
so...
squares are actually been printed undersized, so I'll allow it.
I'm
Just
very
this
tall.
So it's a +4 bonus, right?
He's undignified and in a heat, which is
Yeah.
very inspiring. Look
It's-
at that bum.
It's just I'm unconscious. It's a +4 bonus, right?
Yeah.
Yes, I got it without the bonus anyway.
Cool. My fell blade, which is helping me on my side, has awoken.
I have
Unless
Special
I have chill touch memorized 3 times.
Cool. Do you know how to cast it onto your sword?
Well, yeah, because I did all the transfers, all the spell transfers.
Spell, but okay.
Yeah, because I was really because last session I
See, the great thing is the Fellblade, who is on my side, is going to cast that on his sword and then hit Saphira with it.
am I affected by the heat though?
Tremendously.
I would drink one of those.
Cool, now it doesn't affect you. Right, so what did you get?
I got exactly 1.
Cool, you're awake too. So you both climb to your feet groggily and realise that Saphira has fallen before the might of this ordinary-looking, vaguely Romanesque old man. Not Roman as in the wrestler or Roman the guy that's fighting, which is the same guy, but like Roman people.
Am I actually
Big no.
gonna stab Saphira? Okay.
Well, unless you fail your willpower roll. I believe it's your turn. Oh, you muff.
I muff.
Okay, so then he's going to look at the sword and he's going to be like... So wrapped up, it's just a circle. I'm going to roll to see if...
That was my thing. It's like, well,
What a waste of my 20. So he grabs the sword. He's like, and I will deprive you of this, so you will not have it. This. Do you put your faith in? Fool! Cretin! Pillock! This is what your age has wrought!
Sulan, use the wither arrow!
And then he twitches to the side of it, because I rolled a 20. You'll see what it is again.
So,
Rips the wrapping off, pulls the sword from the sheath. Bright, flaming light erupts from it. And he says, "This is a bit warm, you know."
so yeah, I'll pull the arrow in my head.
Turn. You, Sabinavir.
You would see me casting, by the way.
Oh, shit, yeah.
Which is something you haven't seen me do.
It's actually very obvious. There's words. I don't know what the chill touch words are, but there's things and glowing and happening. Magic's an amazing thing to see.
It's illegal, wrong.
Yeah. They run over and just like pull Saphira up. Like he's standing on his curb, and his big beefy body is between me and the flaming sword.
Sure.
Do you need a roll for?
Because he's not going to be resisting you pulling him up. He's going to be like, "Yay!
yeah.
Sir Radomir, faithful companion of ages and logical addition to the group that makes sense."
The golden rule.
Fucking shush me!
The golden rule.
Why is Radomir taller than me? No.
I'm taller than you, according to the miniatures.
Yeah. Have a banana, have a banana. Okay, so we come back around to Saphira's turn, and he is recently infooted.
That sword was not meant for your hands.
Shut up!
I'm
Got
gonna
him!
spend a gold to get a second chance because I don't want another botch.
In the sweltering heat, you cannot crit.
Why I didn't crit anyway.
Someone feed a bit. I know it takes one attack to consume it, but
I had him on the first one, so kind of wasted a gold, but oh well.
big damage, big damage!
I think you're tripping him. Or are you attacking him?
Or are you tripping him?
I'm
Basically,
basically
you didn't roll knockdown in your last successful attack.
You didn't.
Oh, I didn't either. Yeah,
Just
the
saying.
one that ended up knocking me.
Because I also want you to do that.
So the sword
Um,
No, so that he'll go flying backwards into another undignified heat.
I'm behind.
No, I'm going from a trip again.
KO'd twice.
7. I don't know if I even roll damage for a trip, but 7 damage if I do.
Oh, it's a trip? No, you don't. Okay.
He has the sword.
You trip him.
Yeah.
His feet go flying out from under him. And he's like, "No!" And he lets go of the sword, which goes flying into the air. And then something bizarre happens. That moonstone flail flashes with sudden fire and disappears, and he's not tripping. He has the sword, like your attack never happened.
Interesting.
And he's like,
But he doesn't have the
no, he
flail
doesn't have the
anymore.
flail. And he's like, I needed that. I'll just have to make another one after I've dispatched you all. Don't know. He'll level the sword at you, and it's like noticeably glowing and wafting stink. You have no idea what you've done, child.
No, but I'm glad
Sorry. There we go.
I'm glad I've put a nick in your plans.
First of all, you have to roll a willpower check.
Yep. Succeed? No, they're not.
Actually, it's because I'm supposed to apply DCs to them and I haven't been doing it. But okay. I'm not going to start doing it right now. I'll do it with the next thing.
After the
Right.
You don't roll for this, do you? For the wither arrow?
You actually have to hit your target.
I
You have to make
If
a
you're shooting it
success.
at a target, you have to hit.
Yeah.
I mean, it'll still infect the environment around, I imagine, but whether it...
Draw back. Blizzard! His AC was 2, so no. Alright. Misses anyway.
By how much?
Plus 1 hit, by 1.
by 1.
Okay, so that's actually going to whistle past him, and judging from where you are, that's going to hit the obelisk,
Yeah.
which is
Tormentor.
It's still something.
it. And so now the entire cave is suddenly consumed with a frosty blizzard, which then is this is going. So the cave starts erupting in fire and other nasty things as the extreme cold, enforced by a magical item,
I mean, if you retrieve it, you can get it back, I believe.
well, yes, but
Yes.
you've got to get it.
I've got to
back.
get it first.
Oh wow, this is going to last until sunup the next day.
Yeah.
Okay, so the place begins exploding. The statue of the Balrog, as it is now clearly so, cracks and fractures apart, flying everywhere. He's like teetering around going, what is going on? He spins around, dropping the sword, and falls into the lava.
I have to catch the sword.
You can.
Oh, wait.
Are we still paralyzed by fear?
No. That shattered when the statue shattered.
Copper, or what's the check to get you roll
Dex?
on making a dive? Yeah.
I'll take a copper for this one.
No, but like
grab
dive on, not off the
Dive
cliff,
straight.
like,
No,
onto
I
the-
heard dive for the sword, and it was going in. So you go in.
Can Radomir catch him?
They're trying to stop.
Yes, you can try.
Like yelling.
Here's the thing, it might not be lava anymore after that.
No, it's explosion. This cave is coming down
Now, what kind of roll?
and hassled.
What roll is it? Oh crap.
Trying grab.
It's like strength or
Just
dex?
it's Dex.
Oh, good. I have so much of that.
Oh no!
Way over.
Unfortunately, Sir Radomir collides with your back, knocking you into the ground ledge.
Oh,
Oh,
that's good and
that's good.
unfortunate.
We need
Place
to
is coming
go.
down. There is, like, while you're scrambling to your feet, there is, like, from the explosion of the statue in it, there is, like, a thing that looks like it might be something that's lying next to your hand. It looks like an artifact of some sort.
I'll snatch it.
Okay, so you just, like, it's, like, this coil, like, carved, like, whip. You can easily, like, just put the tie onto your pack and
And
so...
Everybody get out of here!
Spirit, grab the arrow!
I will grab the arrow.
This cave is coming down.
And we're leaving.
Yes.
I want running checks, difficult terrain, and everything's shaking and exploding because of the cold and the hot.
I have running.
Okay, made the first one.
I'm not affected by the hot.
True.
What's running?
Actually, nothing's being affected by hot
Sorry?
now because
It
everything's
just can't.
exploding.
Explosions generate heat.
They generate kinetic force as well.
Nat 20 on the run.
Phew!
I have a 2.
Sir Radomir is
Success.
born as a natural sprinter. Very quick over short distances.
Oh, I've got bonus on running because I had run.
You're booting it. You're dead. Yes.
I made it on the roll and everything, so we all made it. I'm booting it too.
Okay, so you're running up the stairs. Can I get... Who has endurance here? That's probably the only person who should have it. Okay.
Yeah.
Right, so everyone else must make a con check.
What about Sulin? She has running.
16, no. Con's terrible.
Yeah, I'm not.
Sulan's getting all puffy.
Can I like?
Can I pick
Because
up?
of running, you're running into the cave. Oh no! This also isn't actually shaking anywhere near that bad because it was a half-hour climb up the stairs. The passage is falling down behind you. Quickly, another running check is required.
Yes.
Yes.
No. I used all my energy early on.
He got a
But you have an emergency bratwurst.
I do.
That wiener gives you the quick energy he needs to escape. Yes, pop it out of your Now, gobbling sausage as fast and as heartily as he can, he brings up the rear.
I guess.
You burst out into the mill. It's like it's only just like barely shaking up here because seriously, that's like way down there. So the town is fine. You're holding a sword that's got like frost falling off of it, and the Witcher says, "Gotcha." Try. It's actually see if he's.
At least make it a fair roll, but yeah.
Over deodorant, stay up. Yeah, no, that's on the medium line, so you don't want
I mean, you guys would probably see it though.
Where would she that?
Fall over for the last piece of sausage still clutched in my fist.
I'm gonna need a new sheath for this. Because the sheath would have gone over.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'll so I can just discharge it on like the ground, right?
Easily.
Yeah, I'll just discharge it and throw in my sheath.
Yeah, okay, so the ground is your sheath won't fit his sword.
Oh, won't it?
This is a big bastard, 2.5.
Oh, okay, I'll just shoot it.
No.
There will come a time, Nut Farmer, when you must sheath the sword. Locations that will for Romania.
Sulan,
This will go off.
yeah. Good work.
Thank you.
Quick thinking, Edra, for mentioning that.
At least it worked.
I had all the fire resistance potions.
What?
I had fire resistance potions.
That would have helped.
Yes.
Kind of unconscious.
Hopefully we have put an end to that.
See, I'm imagining you guys feel completely stuffed.
Oh, yeah,
Well, we just
ran up like a
sprinted,
kilometer
so-
of stairs.
So as you're sort of like lying there on the tile going, and you feel like this prodding in your face.
Scribbles, what is it?
No runting now. Go away.
I'm opening my eyes.
ogre.
Stop that. I'll just grab whatever it is and just...
There's a very well-dressed gentleman in like black satin, lots of lace, dark, slicked back hair with a little bit of grey in there, very deep brown eyes, and he's sort of just sort of like sitting there on the edge of a crate, watching you as you pant and wheeze. The guy eventually gives up trying to get his club back and mutters off to go grease the wheels, and it falls down into the pit. The club is lost.
I think we could call that a win.
Good day, sir.
You look like you've had an adventure. He'll just like pull a wineskin out of nowhere. Yeah. Didn't bring enough skins for everyone, but I'm sure you can share.
Thank you.
It's cool. Nice water. Cool, refreshing.
Oh,
Nice.
six. On his face afterwards. Just soaking it in.
Thank you.
Of course.
Saphira, cleric of Tor.
And I am your humble friend. He's your friend.
Pleased to meet you. What should we address you as?
Please, please, there's no need for names amongst old souls such as we. I'm simply your friend. Nothing more.
Thank you for the cool refreshments.
You've been on quite an adventure down there. No doubt. Mining for profit?
No.
We left the moonstone anchor in there.
Moonstone. Probably wise to leave it down there. There are nasty things in the bowels of the earth.
Hopefully they will now remain buried.
Yes, perhaps for the best. Well, now that I see you are safely returned to the surface, perhaps I might suggest rest and a meal.
It does sound good.
It does, doesn't it?
I need one of those burgers.
I definitely need to change my own water
Burger?
skins. I know that the water will be
Start
boiled in
slamming
them
that
now.
shit.
And warm water is ever unpleasant. I'm curious as to what led you down into this wretched pit, concealed so ineptly inside this creaking old mill.
The fact that everybody that night in this place was going down there, or at least a good portion of the population.
Curious and obvious, isn't it? Maldred was ever a fool,
Oh,
and
so
now he will meet a fool's end. No doubt you have dealt with the problem.
last I saw he was disappeared into a fiery explosion of steam and fire.
How ironic. Well, don't let me keep you. I'm sure you have many exciting adventures to be on with.
Wait, what? If you do not mind answering this, what did you know of him?
Nothing more than the stories tell. Such an uncouth oaf. Well, good day, my friends. I will see you again, perhaps on the road. Perhaps in time. And you'll just
Good day.
get up, and your friend will walk away.
May he
'Cause
watch
he's
over
our
you.
friend,
who is-
isn't he?
He's your friend.
May
Yeah.
he watch over you who is judge of all the world.
That's the problem now, isn't it? He'll just walk out with a smirk on his face. He looks like that guy.
Don't you just want to kiss these lips?